Hey YouTube, neoflynn here, and got something a little bit different for you today. As you can see, this is something I haven't done in a while. As you can see, we're on PokerStars, and this is just a little tournament I played the other night. I kept these first couple boring hands on here just so I could give you guys a quick intro. Then it's going to cut to basically some highlights of hands that I was involved in. So what this is a 10-person tournament, super low stakes. It's like $1, but it's double or nothing. So basically, 5 people double their money. 5 people get nothing. I like playing these just generally because they're quick. This one took about an hour, and you have a decent chance to, win some money back. So I have a lot of fun playing these. Generally, the players take it more seriously than if you get in the larger tournaments where you got a bunch of idiots that go all in the first hand. So anyway, this is the first time I'll be doing a voiceover on one of my poker videos. And just to kind of give you guys an idea of, what I was thinking doing the different things. You have to apologize, the noise in the background, that would be my dog. So anyway, here we go with the first hand that I'm involved in. As you can see, dealt King Queen here in middle position. So I'm just going to smooth call. Especially early on, I don't like to do a lot of pre-flop raises and things like that. And as you can see, the button here is going to raise. And these guys take their sweet time in deciding what they want to do. And as you can see, it folds around, gets back to me. And I'm going to go ahead and call it. So we go to the flop. Flop comes, no help. So I'm just going to check it. And he goes all in, and of course I'm going to fold. Now, I don't know why you would go all in there. Obviously, the only way you're going to get a call is if, somebody's got something that probably is going to beat you, because with that flop, unless you were holding pocket tens or something. So it was a questionable call. So here we have suited ace-8. Once again in middle position, and as you can see, we have the guy right after me raised. And we get a couple callers. Gets back to me, and I am going to call the extra $40 blinds. Right now we're at 10 and 20. So, and as you can see, the flop comes, and I've got the nut flush. But I'm going to slow play it, so I check. And get a $400 bet. Obviously, I'm going to call that. And I was actually really happy when this jack came out, because I'm hoping that if he didn't already have a flush, that gave him a flush, because I know I've got the nut, so I check it down. He checks, last card comes out. Then I go ahead and go all in. He calls, and of course he's got the king. And we take down that one with the nut flush. So I like the way I played that hand. That gave me a nice early lead, where I can take things a little bit more cautiously here. Now from the big blind, I get dealt queen 4. And as you can see here, nobody is going to raise this, which gives me a chance to see a flop for free. So obviously I'm going to take that every time, and as it happens, get a queen on the flop. But with that ace out there, I'm not feeling great, so I put just a little bet out there. And of course, get a couple callers after that. Now I get the 4, so now I got 2 pair. I'm feeling a little bit better if somebody had an ace, but I want to see what they're going to do. And of course it goes check, check, check. And then another ace comes out, so I still got 2 pair. And of course they go check, check, and I take it down. So I didn't get too much out of that one, but hey, free chips just for being in the big blind, basically, because nobody pre-flop raised. So now from the small blind, we get 6-9 offsuit. Not really a hand that you can do a whole lot with. But as you're going to see, a lot of people are going to call it. Nobody's going to raise it. So, $10. I've got a sizable chip stack, so why not? Let's see a flop and see what happens here. And I get nothing on the flop. It gets checked. checked all the way around, and now another club comes out. So I actually have a four card club draw here. So I put out a little bet just to see what happens. And of course I get my flush. I'm not feeling great about it though. I mean, I have a 9. So, there's a lot of cards out there that can beat me. So I'm just going to check it, get a small bet here. And I'm going to call just to see what happens here. This guy took so long to make his decision here, but that's what happens sometimes. And of course he folds it, and the other guy has a 7 and then an ace queen. So actually upwinding that hand with the 9 high, well, not 9 high flush, but now we get an ace king offsuit, so I'm going to pre-flop raise now. As you can see, I've got almost double chips of the next closest person. One guy's got 17 over there, and of course, I flopped the set. Just trying to weasel some money out here. Get one color, and then of course, full house. I'm pretty sure that no matter what I bet here, he's going to fold. So I just try and come up with a number that maybe I think he'll call, and of course he folds it automatically. So it wasn't, I don't think I could get too much out of that, but just building my stack up. Now we get pocket 10s here. And we're going to get a pretty sizable raise. Up to 160 pre-flop. But, pocket pair, I'm feeling decent. Maybe he's got king queen or something. And it comes down to just me and him. Of course, I'm hoping he has, ace king, king queen, something like that. Not a pocket pair that's going to beat mine. So that flop looks really good to me right now. And of course he checks. And I'm going to check behind him. Now it's getting a little scary out there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bet out here after he checked. And of course he folds. So I'm pretty sure he had something along the lines of ace king, king queen, something like that. So I think I played that one well. Jack 10. I don't even know why I kept this hand on here. Because obviously you see I folded there. Unless something else happens between the other people. And like I said, this was about an hour's worth of footage that I just tried to cut down here. Oh, now I remember why I left this one on here. Remember I folded, what was it, Jack 10? Watch what happens on this hand. This will make you sick. As I was saying, about an hour's worth of footage that I'm going to cut down to 2 parts here, just so we don't bore you. As you can see, we got a set of jacks out there that I would have had. There you see Jack 10. Of course, these guys are taking their sweet time checking it around. And what comes on the river? Another jack. That's right, folks. Would have had quad jacks. I don't think I would have been able to get anything out of it anyway. As you can see, nobody really bets at this, but just made me sick. But that's one thing about poker. You can't get caught up in the hands that don't happen. You gotta worry